Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to the Puck Drops here. I'm sorry that we did not have the first period for Canucks and Jets. I planned to do something really quickly that was going to take 2 minutes. It took 25 minutes. It was very stressful. I wanted to bash my head on a television set, but that's over with, and I'll explain what it was later on. But hey, go Caps. I would have started much earlier, better to your liking, but just, oh God, that's a lot today. Go Caps. I think Maryland is playing right now, and also my team, Michigan, ended up winning today in a nail-biter game. That was incredible contest. But here we go. We're still waiting for the second period to start between the Jets and the Canucks. I believe the Jets have a 2-0 lead in this game. No, is it just 1-0? I thought you said it was 2. It is just only 1-0. Well, that's not bad. I was coming to the premise that it was 2-0 Jets. No, only 1-0 Jets. All right. We could have went to the Kings-Sharks game. We're kind of going to let this time flip down. Am I excited for Thursday? Devils and Caps. Yeah, that absolutely. That'll be fun. I was streaming Devils tomorrow, actually. They go to Philly to play the Flyers. But, yeah, Devils and Caps, that'll be fun. Caps' next game is going to be that game. So they get a break. That's actually kind of funny because what are they? They're home, right? Yeah, that's going to be tough because the Devils will have 1 game rest, but the Capitals are going to have, 4 days rest at home? That's I don't think the Devils can win this. Devils, of course, looking for their first win all regular season long against Washington, but the Capitals have all the rest in the world, and they've got the better team on paper anyway. So, the Flyers lost 2-1 in overtime today. That might have been from another game, but the Flyers lost 2-1 in overtime. I believe Beauvillier had the goal, the game winner. Not positive. Yes, Beauvillier from Pajot. Other scores: 2-1 Senators, Zingle, and Tierney. Tierney with the winner, and also Gaudreau scoring for Calgary. 3-0 Carolina shuts out the Blue Jackets in Columbus. They finally beat the Jackets after a 2-game skid against them in Raleigh. 1-0 Vegas at the half. Also, Carolina goals are from Brady Shea, Jesper Fast, and Martin Necas. The Islanders-Flyers game, Beauvillier had the first goal, Lindblom had the first goal for Philadelphia. Wallstrom tied it, and then Beauvillier won it in overtime. Vegas has the 1-0 lead. They're on the power play in the intermission. Marchessault has the goal for the Golden Knights. Canadiens and Oilers was suspended. Rangers roared to a 5-3 victory over Buffalo. Buffalo scored first, though, again. Osplund, then Kakko, then Kreider, then Fox, and Cousins to make it 3-2, and then Jeff Skinner tied it at 3, but then Chris Kreider had the game winner, his second goal of the night, and Kaapo Kakko, empty netter to salt things away. 2-0 at the end of the first period. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare for the Colorado Avalanche and Mikko Rantanen. 1-0 Sharks at home in the first period there. Logan Couture for San Jose. 2-1 and 2-1 Wild beat the Ducks. Terry had the goal for Anaheim, the first goal, and then the Wild got goals from Ryan Suter, his first of the regular season, and Nick Bjugstad is the game winner for Minnesota. 4 games ongoing right now, actually. So, again, we're not going to end until hockey ends, and there's a 10:30. So, Vancouver, Winnipeg should not be our last game. But Vegas, St. Louis, Vancouver, Winnipeg, Colorado, Arizona, and LA, and San Jose, all the 4 games still going on. The game closest The game closest to returning in the second period is the one we're streaming, Vancouver and Winnipeg. About 45 seconds behind them is Colorado, Arizona. That game was supposed to start at 9, I believe, but I think there was some sort of stoppage. Behind that is Vegas, St. Louis, and the last game of the night, pretty much assured since it was a 10:30 puck drop, San Jose and Los Angeles.
Jets on top after one period. The stats pretty even. What do you want to see here, period number 2? I want to see the Canucks stay with it. Your last 7 wins or 7-2 in their last 10. They've given up 2 or fewer goals. They've already given up 1. They've got to find a way to stay to that level if they want to win again. They've had 5 overtime games in that stretch as well. They've won 4 of them. They're comfortable in these tight games. At least they're learning to be comfortable after a very, very slow start to the season. Finally, top of their group. All right, we'll see if Stella can keep it going here. In period number 2, Winnipeg on top 1-0. Blake Wheeler, a lone goal so far. We'll see you after for the second intermission report. Until then, enjoy period number 2.
Here we go. Shot in by Winnipeg. They lead 1-0. Schmidt piles it around. Horvat takes the hit. And drop back into the corner of the Canucks trying to feed something through, but nothing just there. Sorry if I sound a little rocky here. Just also, I did not stream hockey today yet, so that's another thing. The Jets having a 1-0 lead so far. Edler tried to hurry up for the puck. Wheeler pitched it through. Avs fan, to the 20 questions again. Remember, I'll ask you 20 questions afterwards as well as this gets shot up over the glove. I'm going to ask you some questions on a broadcasting question once I'm done with your 20 questions game. Was it of a Colorado Avalanche? Was the Colorado Avalanche goal before 2010? Icing against the Jets, I believe.
Here's Mark Scheifele walking out from behind the net. Patrick Danko, nice job just to stay with him. Scheifele hasn't got a point in the last 3 games, which is a long time.
So was it before, question 2, because I asked you the first question on Discord. It was not before 2010. Okay. Was the goal scored by Nathan McKinnon? Here are the Jets in. Ehlers up for the goal. Oh, a save made by Demko. Nikolai Ehlers had Canucks to his back and had the goalie in front of him in the goal as well. But the guy who's been one of the best scorers all year long for Winnipeg cannot cash in. Hughes didn't have enough interior position on him, but he did give him a little bit of a push at the far end. But what strength by Ehlers to keep the puck there, but he just couldn't solve the goalie. It was not a McKinnon goal. Okay, was it a playoff goal? Canucks bring it out to center. Virtanen spins, and he lost the puck. And brought in Pierre-Luc Dubois. Over to Ehlers. Kyle Connor out at the right circle. Also, we're going to try to do the same thing this week coming up for the show, for the radio show later, either this weekend or at some point, and try to, as this is off a VC shot, but Hughes goes wide and Miller there. We'll try to do the same thing where, like, I'll be doing the show, but guys can hear. We may also have a special guest to talk about non-hockey things, so get ready for that. Hamonic from the right wall, the official. And it's DeMello. Oh, it's not a playoff goal. Okay. Was it in overtime? Brought out by Gaudette, and Mott will shoot through. He fires back across, and here comes Quinn Hughes trying to send this off the wall. Myers was there and getting dumped Gaudette, but the Jets will file this out to center ice. Mott tries to throw it off the corner and taken there by the Jets at center ice and shot through. It goes wide. Jets keeping it going. Appleton. Shot by Morrissey. His glove down and held by Thatcher Demko. 3:04 into the second period. Yes, it was an overtime winner. Okay. Was it after 2017?
That's one of the advantages of no crowd. You can hear the caller get that for them go, hold it. Needed the change. You talk about shot blocks. You saw Brandak on that one. Started to reach out with the left hand.
Dropped it from the glass. And clobbered down McEwen trying to chase the play. It was after 2017. Okay. It's going to be a hook against McEwen. Canucks to the kill.
Vancouver number 71, 2-minute liner penalty for holding.
They're going to call it holding, not hooking, but still. Was it a buzzer beater overtime goal?
Just the 11th power play for the Jets in their 6 games against Vancouver this year. They're 2 for 10.
Wheeler dropped out from the circle. And it flickers to the blue line. Out is Morrissey to Scheifele. Scheifele dropped out again, right circle. Held. Morrissey fakes it. Scheifele there. Is it the Kadri goal against St. Louis? Here's Scheifele back at the left wall. Scheifele dropping, and still there are the Jets. Jets are there. Back from Connor. They didn't score. And I was just testing the goal horn. Back out again for Tyler Myers, and still now he can force it through it and clear it down the ice. No, it was not the Kadri goal. Okay, was it in Denver? Past 2017, I don't know that many buzzer beater goals. Like, I knew the one they scored against the Rangers where they said, it's the kids again, unbelievable. They score. But that was that whole that magical, well, not until the playoffs, but that not after the playoffs, but 2013 to 14 season. So I don't know really that many epic buzzer beater goals in the regular season past 2017. I don't think I know any. Connor shoots wide off of Copp. Was it against the Rangers? If it was, then I know it. If it wasn't, I have no shot at this. There's a shot by Pionk. This gets blocked, and it's held by Demko. I give up. I actually give up. I don't know enough about the Avalanche. Again, it's not a team I like, so it's not a team I really track. I could not tell you the goal. I know a few overtime goals past 2017. A bunch of McKinnon goals against Florida. I don't think that was a buzzer beater. I'm pretty sure. And the Kadri goal, I don't know. I don't really know too much. Sure, I'll look for it. Here's a shot. Ehlers shanked and blocked down. One last second, and the power play is over, and the Canucks kill out to center. Here's a breakdown. McEwen toes it, shoots, save made by Hellebuck. What a move by McEwen out of the box. But JT Miller was there for a pass, and McEwen started to make a play, and he made an incredible offensive play you wouldn't expect from Zach. But still, the goaltender for Winnipeg does make the save. You know they are really hurting for a win after all those bad games against Edmonton. Lowry could not cash this one home. It was a rotten goal. Let's go, Rangers. Yeah, you guys won against the team that you've done very well against in your career. And from what I'm looking at, this looks like Anna. Wait, I think I remember this. Oh, no, 2 years ago. Oh, I don't remember this. Never mind. I was going to say, I think I remember that. No, you know what it was? It was last year. I think the Ducks did it to you guys. But yeah, I never seen that goal in my life. Yeah, I knew I didn't have it. All right, here we go. So the broadcaster game is how many what my favorite broadcaster goal call, goal not moment. So like Mario Lemieux is back and Raymond Bork, a dream has come true doesn't count. Yeah. Who is my favorite goal call of Gary Thorne? So 20 questions, go ahead. Gary Thorne has called, haven't called too many great Canucks moments, but called an enormous amount of Detroit and New Jersey fantastic goals. So, something? Maybe. Stastny sends this to center. And here's Pionk making his way through. Pionk forked off the puck by Myers. It's a 1-goal game. These guys have played intense 1-goal games before in this building. Vancouver has not beaten Winnipeg all year long in this stadium. They've only lost once in Winnipeg. The Jets looking for another victory. Vancouver shot. That one shanked off the stick by Hoglander. Didn't mean to shoot it that way, but it still ricocheted to the glove. Here's a shot by Besser. It's deflects wide. Tyler Myers on his horse. Myers is chipped in behind. Hoglander with the pass over to Miller. Back to Hughes. Hughes stepping, shoots, and a save by Hellebuck. Taken by Connor. He's fork-witched, and went through. On a goal. If it's 3-0 Colorado, I can automatically tell you it's not that. In fact, that's not even the 3-0 Colorado isn't even my favorite goal call of the game, and it is an Avalanche goal call. My favorite goal call of that game by Gary Thorne is the second Tanguay goal. But that's not even my favorite goal call of that game. But yeah, Hoglander had that shot through, and it didn't lift the way he wanted to, but it still went to the goal. Canucks shooting, it's blocked. They've had good zone time in this period. They're coming off a win streak and a point streak too. They had scored a bunch of points in games. Had gotten points in games. Not scored. Well, scored, but also gotten points in games. They lost their losing streak started, but it was a shootout loss, so not one really. There was Tatar who scored the winner. Hamonic shoots this out of play, missing a bunch of teeth, and also now missing the puck. 12-11 left in the second. 1-0 Winnipeg. Yeah, I know it's a 3-0 second. But it's not that. So, incorrect. If that's the one let me know if that's the one you're going for. If that's the one you're going for, not correct. I'm assuming. So, question 2. Also, I see GDD games that you were playing had Roblox, I think, right?
You know I can't break the bubble, Kenny. Oh, you're serious? You're not gonna let me in? This is my Wendy. This is everybody's Wendy. Beat it. I made a mistake. I made the wrong choice. Where are they gonna go through this? Stop, Reggie. Stop. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's. Official breakfast of March Madness. Boom, baby.
What's my seaplane story? My car is more than 4 wheels. It's my after-work decompression zone. So when my windshield broke, I searched for someone who really knew my car. I found the experts at Safelite Auto Glass. With their exclusive technology, they fixed my windshield, then recalibrated the camera attached to my glass, so my safety systems still work. Who knew that was a thing?
Hold on, I'll look at it in a second.
Hi, I'm Kel McCarr, and this is Ice Time. The NHL's best showcase their skills and provide insights on and off the ice. I love being on the ice by myself and figuring some things out. Ice Time, Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern on NHL Network.
Canuck assistant Nolan Bowenberger has a few hours left to be 44 years young. I want to wish him an early happy birthday for tomorrow, March 23rd. I always remember Bowenberger's birthday because it coincides with my dad's. So happy birthday to Dad as well. We would never mention his age. We would never even mention his age. No, that'd be wrong thing to do. Happy birthday, Dad. Eric Lindros.
Roblox is stupid. TikTok is even worse. Also, happy birthday tomorrow. Early happy birthday, but tomorrow is the birthday of some Vancouver assistant coach and also the father of John Shorthouse. So, it's kind of cool. Here's Kopp shooting wide off the side of the goal. Second question, Avs fan. Waiting for the second question. Don't rush, but I'm just saying. That sounded like I was rushing, but doesn't matter. Of course, loud. Back to the point. It's Morrissey shooting and blocked away. And Gaudette trying to go grab this puck. Here's Horvat. Sends across to the left circle and move back to center. Myers drops out to Jordy Ben, a shot. This goes wide as well. Pitched out Mott behind the net, side of the net. Here's Jordy Ben. Ben locks in and finds Myers. Doesn't pass to him immediately. This deflected puck dropped through, and the Jets will keep it in their own zone. Morrissey fires off the line and sent back a backhander. Save made by Demko as the Jets went in on goal, and they saw Vancouver just backpedaling. I think that was Luke Dubois, but it's still 1-0. Thank you, Thatcher Demko. JT Miller also got good defensive coverage, which caused all that to happen.
Lodge is directing it toward the net. Demko there, no rebound.
It was in the 1990s. Yes, it was in the 1990s. Flown through by Connor and off the backhand. It's kept in. Mason Appleton sends it through. Pierre-Luc Dubois away from Virtanen. In one of the games that the Jets won in this building, Pierre-Luc Dubois won in this building thanks to shoddy Vancouver defense in overtime. Here is Hamonic. Hamonic away. Out to center. Back to Virtanen. Virtanen tried to drop that one through Miller, and BC still on the ice. From the corner, Canucks try to find open ice. Here's JT Miller. Sent through. Vancouver has gotten a gift here in the standings. If you're wondering, as Vancouver can tie Montreal for playoff points, believe it or not. It's interesting here because Montreal and Edmonton was, because of COVID, it will not be played. Did not be played, and Ottawa beat Calgary in regulation. Schmidt hands it off. Beagle, hands it off. Jimmy Vesey, the left circle. Pass in front, too far. Here's Vesey. Vesey going across. The former Ranger to shoot, and it goes wide. Off of McEwen's stick. Out for Miller. Miller and Vesey were teammates. Not line mates, but teammates with the New York Rangers, where they were both drafted. Go Oilers, go. Okay. Score for Winnipeg and Canucks, you can find it in the description. It's 1-0 Jets. Connor dropped out away for Schmidt. Sent through the Canucks will motor back. Hughes a shot. This deflects wide. Continuing it is Schmidt. Schmidt drops into the middle. Back VC. Oh, and Schmidt cannot keep in. Schmidt is pursued by Perreault. Schmidt did not go rocket after this puck, so Perreault was able to get there too. No, it was not. No, it was not. Here's a shot that also goes wide. The Schmidt shift still going. Besser got tied up as he sent the puck to center, so he wasn't able to on-rush it. A high stick is being called. Not, I don't believe, a penalty. No, it was actually a high stick penalty. It looks like it'll be a penalty against the former Cap. And it looks like Vancouver will go to the power play here in the middle of the second period. Our commercial.
That's right. TurboTax Free Edition is free. Free.
You're a Jets fan? I'm a Canucks. But hopefully Vancouver can win. They do absolutely miss Pettersson. When Pettersson can come back, it'll really help. The Jimmy Vesey acquisition helps the power play, but Pettersson would give just an incredible adrenaline shot into it that Vancouver needs, especially now that they've got the win streak. And now that they have been scoring at least timely goals at some parts of games, it's like the perfect time for Pettersson. It was not an overtime goal. If anyone's wondering, he's trying to figure out, we've done a bunch of 20-question games already, what my favorite Gary Thorne goal call of all time is. It was not an overtime goal. Pettersson, my favorite player in the NHL, so it's sad. I love watching Canucks and Jets play. Another team that it's funny. My favorite player in the league now actually plays for a team that I do not like a lot, but I respect and love this player. And that's Patrick Kane. I do not like the Blackhawks at all. I respect the organization. I do not like them. But ever since Brodeur retired, I've always been a Patrick Kane guy. I don't know why. I just always liked him. Pettersson's definitely one of my favorite players in the game. It is a penalty against Perreault, and it is Vancouver to the power play. So now we get to see what this power play entails. High sticking, I don't think it will be anything more than 2. It shouldn't be a major penalty. Oh, maybe, though, because Perreault got him, right? He got Edler right in the chops when Edler was trying to steer this puck away. Let's see what they give him. It's just a regular minor penalty. No blood drawn or anything. Cheese? Why is there? Okay. Great. Whatever. Doesn't matter. 12 seconds in the power play. It's Besser bringing it up. Besser dropping the pass off in the left circle. Canucks will move behind the goal. Then off the far wall, try to get it to Besser. Besser dropped it. Hughes holding left circle. Hughes spins, tries to twirl by, and Lowry is there. And Lowry makes his way out to center. Adam Lowry with it. Lowry shoots wide off the boards. 8:06 left in the second period. Winnipeg 1, Canucks nothing. Puck will come back into the Winnipeg end. They try to shoot in. It's like the Jets have the power play, but they actually don't. They shoot it down and kill and clear. So not a kill yet. Minute 1 left in the power play. Horvat trying to move by. Horvat at the line. Drop the puck off, and it comes to center. But Hughes is going to win the race. Back out from Besser. Hughes there. Hughes out to center ice. Hughes. Back foots this puck. It's Besser again. Besser dropped to the left circle. They're going to hit from the far boards. JT Miller is there. Miller. And it was a high stick, but not a penalty, just like a high stick above the puck. So I had to call something there.
A-team on the power play couldn't get set up. A couple of low percentage pass attempts. Brock Besser had 1. Quinn Hughes had 1.
Haven't tested Hellmuth on this one. Their power play, which is 3 for 13 in East Winnipeg. In the 5 games they've played so far this season. This is meeting number 6, and the Jets needed 1-0 with just over 7 minutes left in the second. That processing takes the puck wide.
Dropped out again off of Hellebuyck and still out through Virtanen, moving in his own zone, and now the penalty is over. Perreault out of the box. But Virtanen gets it up, and moving in is Hoglander. Backhander just went off of Hellebuyck, and Appleton sends it through to Perreault. Perreault at center. Perreault, yep, you guys won against the team you should win against. Shot off the wall. This goes out, and the Canucks will dump it down to center. Pullman sends it through to the corner. Jets will move Perreault. Back away, it's the captain, Wheeler, and he's got the 1 goal today. Horvat sends this through. Will it be icing against Vancouver? It will be.
This period brought to you by Toyota RAV4. There's more out there to experience.
Here's what you're talking about, Shorty. Get ready. Get that stick on the ice. Here comes the pass. Get ready. Get ready. Hoglander just wasn't ready for it.
Right off the circle, chopped in at the corner, and now sent behind the Vancouver net. Hey, Joey, how are you doing? Missed a lot of the 7 o'clock games. I was out screaming college basketball today. What a heart-stopping game that night. When I was in cardiac arrest of that game, I really oh, God. In this game, though, Vancouver, getting all the outside help they can get. And now they've just got to do their work. Down by one, Morrissey sent through. If the Canucks can get even more zone time, I think it will do them well. Because they're not playing bad. They're playing a decent game. And defensively, they've made the stops. And they've been actually better defensively. But when the Jets have found an opening, as just happened while I was speaking, Thatcher Demko shuts the door. Makes a glove save there and holds on. 5:18 to go in the second period. It's still 1-0 Winnipeg. Because Winnipeg, I mean, they're in third place. You're actually kind of crawling close to them, so you don't really want them to get a point. But a point for the Jets, if Vancouver can win, really doesn't matter as much.
What if your dentist stopped bugging you about flossing? What if you could brush and floss at the same time? Now you can with the world's first flossing toothbrush, the Waterpik Sonic Fusion. It's the only device that lets you brush and floss at the same time, and it's so easy to use. Best of all, it's clinically proven to be twice as effective as regular brushing and flossing. Help keep your smile healthy between dental visits with Waterpik Sonic Fusion. Go to waterpik.com to learn more.
The team everybody loves. If you haven't already heard it, the team at NHL Network with a lineup that's got every hockey fan shouting. It all begins with NHL Now starting up the day with news and buzz.
Kadri scored? Oh, wow. Yeah, Demko's playing, and he's been really good. Avs fan, you want it? No, you don't have to do anything. Power play goal. The Kadri's a beast on the power play. He's really good.
Visit Canucks.com/TD Pride Pucks to share your message of support with the Pride community. TD will donate to a Vancouver-based LGBTQ2+ organization. It is Pride Night at Rogers Arena, presented by TD. Jets. Finding the only goal by Blake Wheeler came at 9:41 in the first period.
Face off. Not for the Canucks, but the Jets win the draw. It's Morrissey backhanding in at the corner. And trying to fight away from it was Edler. And Horvat there as well. Edler pinning the puck away from Pierre-Luc Dubois. Now Horvat out away with it. Canucks will bring this to center. And drop through Besser. Besser looking to pass the puck out of the corner. They pin away. Besser can't get through. Ehlers does. Ehlers chasing out from Hughes. Ehlers toe drag. And still continued Nikolai Ehlers at the right wall. Ehlers holding Kyle Connor, waiting, shooting, saved by Demko. And he doesn't jar home the rebound because it comes out. And the Canucks try to get it, but the Jets are right back on. Brought out for Pullman. Pullman, a shot pass over to Connor. And then this goes wide, trying to head for Demko, and it's Nikolai Ehlers who has had the puck the most on the night. Here Scheifele sets off the right circle, and this fired off the glass. Canucks trying everything to get the puck out, and Pullman tried to keep it in, but it slid off of his backhand, and so it will stay. It will not be. It will be at center. Yeah, I mean, Colorado's a better team than Arizona, and their entire franchise history has owned the Coyotes. Sorry about that. We got it? Yeah. Jets and Canucks will play 10:30. That'll be the next time we'll see these guys on this live stream and in general. Tomorrow we will have hockey. Tomorrow we'll have a 7 o'clock game between the Flyers and the Devils, and a 7:30 game from the Music City between the Predators and the Detroit Red Wings. JT Miller back out, BC trying to poke this puck through, and a good hit at the corner. Miller out, Schmidt, then Ben, and then controlled at the corner and dropped in. Back out there, it's Forbort. Forbort cycles the pass out to the Center ice. And then a chance in front. That just went off. The goaltending save, there's a save made by Demko, who's trying to jar the puck through, and he just could not. Incredible, that losing streak for Buffalo. It's only 16 points on the season so far. Match career lows of any team. Remember, they had the worst record in the league a few years ago. And he drafted Rasmus Dahlin, who's not been vocally saying it, but there's been a few clips about going out there and lose your other prospect. Yeah, I don't know what that record is, but it's definitely going close. They don't. That's really the problem. They don't have an identity. Shot by McEwen, fired high and wide. If any of you are in the Discord and you say my friend Tommy Bavaro's relinked post of Urinating Trees video on the Buffalo Sabres and the Buffalo Bills, I think you should definitely check out UT's video. It's really important. I watched it, and it really covers what the Sabres and the Bills are doing, how they've been touched by the Pagulas, and what can be done to save them, and also the fact that the Buffalo Bills' identity is there, their organizational identity is there, but that it could just, the way Buffalo sports is, it could change in the blink of an eye. When was that? Like in the 70s? Oh, no, not the 70s. Wasn't that set in 05? Not the 70s, excuse me. I believe that was in 05, like the Crosby's rookie year, they set like an incredible losing streak. 04, yeah, well, not 03, 04. It was the year before Crosby. Okay. That was 5-6 for some reason. The Penguins first thought they were going to win the Cup that year, but you clearly see that having guys like Sergei Gonchar and Mario Lemieux with a bunch of other young rookies as your two experienced guys, especially because Lemieux didn't even finish the season, doesn't mean that your team's going to contend for the Cup. They were one of the worst teams in the league that year, but never missed the playoffs since. Pierre-Luc Dubois. He has the puck, and he shoots it right off the corner. Well, I know 05, that was the 4-05, but 5-6 was Crosby's rookie year, the first and only time he's missed the playoffs. And that was I was thinking that because they had some really ugly losses, so I was thinking that was the year that it was the year before. Technically, it was 2 years before, but it was a season before. Well, no, not a year before, because most of those losses came in 05, not in the 06 part of the year. I hate to say it, but frankly, I agree. I don't, not to say, I hate to say it because of you, but just in general, you think a hockey team, NHL team could win games, but it really makes sense. Horvat shoots. Mott shoots wide. Oh, no, they are going to win more games, though, than that. And the reason why is because of for some reason, the last 3 years, I can't tell, I don't understand what it is, but their incredible play and matchup against the Devils. So that they'll lose like 6 straight games, and then they'll play New Jersey and come out with a 5-goal night. It's just the way it goes. Remember, the Devils have only beaten Buffalo once this year, and they haven't beaten them in the KeyBank Center at all. Hellebuck line 3 or more goals in this month of consecutive games. Incredible, especially because he won the Vezina last year. Puck comes into the Winnipeg bench with 30.4 left in the second. Still only 1-0 Jets. Yeah, I know. That's what happens. Exactly. Losing 7-5. Yeah, but you're giving you're giving the Devils too much credit. I watched that. Right to the goal! Oh, and that was Wheeler looking for his second. That would have really put the Canucks in dire straits. Would have been 2-0 late in the second. Here's Scheifele shooting wide. Wheeler on the puck. Blake Wheeler. Canucks now have to hold the Jets to no goal. Now it's not even score a goal. It's don't let them get goals in front. This puck Comes through, but Shifley, Morrissey keeping it in. Shot from the right circle goes high and wide. And here's Wheeler to Morrissey, and he can't shoot to the goal, just deflected through. So the Jets don't score a goal, but neither does Vancouver. We head to the third period, the second intermission, the way we started. 1-0 Wheeler and the Jets. Yeah, and then they tied it, but then Kreider got the goal to go ahead. Well, the Buffalo scored the first goal, too. But Demko's been, like, he started the year rocky. I just love how he played. And as much as I've liked Holtby, I really feel like this has been, we heard murmurs about it early in the offseason. And I think this is the thing that kind of puts all the rumors to rest and confirm them. That I don't think they're going to trade Holtby or cut Holtby, but that they will allow him to be taken by Seattle. He's got a home in Seattle. Seattle likes him. If he goes to Seattle, all right. If he, not great, but because they'll be in the same division next year. But if he doesn't go to Seattle, then he could be a manageable backup. Because I think that should have gone. It's pretty much said this is his team. Hey, Nathan, want to jump on Hockey Talk? Who's urinating trade? Is that actual urinating trade? Or did somebody make an account to be urinating trade? You can't? Okay, it's fine. And don't joke or anything. Don't put your tea in the box. And yeah, they are abysmal. Kako, 2 goals tonight. Hopefully that continues. Absolutely. Yeah, that's true. Guys. The Blues have tied the game in Vegas. Vince Dunn got a goal. I'm actually going to just stay here for intermission. I'm not going to go to the Sharks game as I usually would in the second intermission. But don't worry about that game. It's only a 1-goal game, and we'll hit that in the third period, no question about it. But Avalanche 3-0. They're in intermission. 1-1. Vegas and St. Louis, they're in intermission. Call up Thomas. He's not awake. Yeah, I'm trading the Penguins and the Steelers are going to. That's fine. He's a great YouTuber. In all seriousness, He's a really good YouTuber. I think some of his stuff, like the way he does his stuff, is not for me. I don't like to make his commentary and stuff, and also since it's tapes, I don't like to curse as much on YouTube. But I do really enjoy watching his content. Well, yeah, that is true, Astrid29. I didn't think of it. It literally is. Like, that's what it is, literally. Right. Well, not necessarily that. That's a little gross. Also, I didn't even think about it, but we actually hit the Vegas St. Louis game probably before, if that game's not like I don't know, ahead before the San Jose LA game. Yeah, this is now weird. Absfan29, did you want to continue with the Gary Thorne goal thing? Because we could do that now, or just like intermission, just sitting around and apparently talking about, well, you know what we're talking about. All right, better to talk about this stuff. Yeah, there's not really that much to talk about anyway. Anywhere. I can't speak today. What else is new? Not much.
Strong start in Minnesota. Tough place to win.
Wow, USC, South California, the basketball, they're throttling Kansas. Never have to win two and move on. This is the last game, too. Also, Alabama crushed Maryland, so this is the last game of the night. I missed a bunch of games, so once I'm done streaming, I'll probably later tonight, I'll probably check up on some highlights on ESPN.
First in the year, 9 assists. Nice flip on that shot. A little bit of a seeing eye job finds its way past Ryan Miller.
All right, 1-1 after 2. Just getting going here, period number 3. Alan Karen's off the back wall. Get that first attempt to go, but stick with it. You will be rewarded. Nick Bukestad, open net, gets it to go. Wild with a 2-1 lead.
Minnesota's own former Minnesota Golden Gopher Nick Bukestad finds himself unchecked off to the side, exactly the right spot at the right moment. He bangs that one home. He's not going to miss that one. That's a complete 6x4.
Celebration is one for him. As you can see, the Wild keep it going on home ice at XL Energy Center. They've now won 9 straight, picking up their 19th win of the season. Kingsman Sharks. This one's still in progress. Pick up the action scoreless halfway through one. Who strikes first? Still the Sharks? Is it going to be the Kings? We'll find out here. Throw on that. That one has eyes. Logan Couture credited with that goal. 14th of the year for him. Behind San Jose.
One of the real bright spots consistently year in and year out, and this year as well. Logan Couture just kind of throws that one in front of Vander King. Kevin LeBlanc are on the scene. Couture gets credit with the goal. It's his 14th. The Sharks with the early lead.
Sharks winless in their last 4 games. Good start to this one. You can see that one just getting off the pad there.
Might have bounced in on McDermott, kind of rattled around before it finds its way to the back of the net.
Another way they'll take it as the Sharks now lead 1-0 and looking to up the ante here. We're going to work on the power play. Half the power play left to go. Let's watch it. Carlson shot. Rebound and Lake after it. Good shot by Carlson. Got that up off the stick quickly. Tough save for Flip. Here's Lazara. Carlson back to Benning. Jones with the save.
Yes, the goal was scored in the playoffs. The goal was scored in the playoffs. Hello, urinating tree. Hello again. They're trying to throw you in the box. That was the joke. That's why they banned you. Because right. The timeout is the box. So it was just kind of a running joke we have here. Do you want to go to the box? What's the box? And then you also said like shit. So people. Like, the joke is because also I send these tapes to broadcasters, so I try not to curse. So that became a running joke on this channel where, like, if somebody says it, we, like, time them out. And then one of our guys, Nathan, coined poopy word, so that becomes a stupid thing. It's dumb, but. Yeah, I know I said it because I was going to say the S word. Like, not a kid. We're about to start the third period. They're going to commercial. We'll be right back, and then we have puck drop in Vancouver. That's a coin. It's 3.
Presented by Geico. You could save even more by bundling home and car insurance.
Oh, it's Tommy. Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out who it was. Thomas, is it your alternate account or your main account? Like, is it the...
Bridgestone Dueler tires are built to drive around the entire Earth 3 times. Now someone just needs to build the road. Bridgestone, solutions for your journey.
What do you mean lag? There's no way this is lagging.
Looking for a better dinner routine? HelloFresh delivers. That means goodbye grocery shopping and hello fresh.
Change name and change picture? Okay. I'm okay with a ton of mods. I actually think that's kind of fun.
Just to see if they hold your weight. some lessons you can only learn by doing, by seeing, by being. The Great Courses Plus brings the world to you. Open the door to thousands of topics and deep insights from the best and the brightest. Start your free trial now.
No, yes, it was a playoff goal. Or it was not in the final. It was not in the Stanley Cup final. Can you not hear me? It was not in the Stanley Cup final. Tell me if you can hear me, because I'm pretty sure people can hear me. Let me type if you can hear me or not. Okay. Yeah, that's on your end. It's not lagging here. It was not in the Stanley Cup final. It was not. Not in the Stanley Cup final.
Sometimes waiting for the weekend can feel like an eternity. Sit tight. The best
Yeah, but the only problem with that, Avs fan, is that that's used as a joke sometimes by Trent. Where I say, is it lagging? What can I do? And he laughs. So it's kind of misleading. But did you hear my answer, Avs fan 29? It was not in the Stanley Cup final. Next question. No, I'm not unmodding him. I know he's annoying, but he's also funny, and he doesn't do anything disruptive to the channel. I know he says dumb things. He's also like your age.
This is a team that hasn't been 500 since early February, at which point they promptly lost 6 games in a row. That's it. It's been an absolute slog. It's been an uphill battle for them. They find themselves in a position to move ahead of 500. That's remarkable. Winnipeg Jets, on the other hand,
It was not before 1995. Not before 1995. Did I see what he said in the Discord? Was it the meme of me trying to grab something on the floor?
last couple of seasons, and I don't know if there's a streaker team out there than Vancouver. They go on runs positive, they go on runs negative. How do they figure this out and get a little more consistency on the plus side here moving forward the rest of the season?
For them, the whole key has been to quiet their game down. They played just too loose.
Yeah, that meme was funny.
Outscore teams. They have a lot of offense.
I don't care what he says in Discord.
Win consistently in this game, and you are possibly subjected to, I think, a higher.
Doesn't even know what he's talking about.
6 in a row when you play that way.
Where was this? Because it's not in memes.
Third period, enjoy it. See you have a game.
All right, we're underway in the third period. I just want to let you guys know, also college basketball-wise, that Florida State did win. They clobbered Colorado. So on Sunday evening, I believe here, I believe it was Sunday evening, I think a 7:17 start, we'll have Michigan and Florida State. Winner goes to the Elite Eight. Horvat and then Schmidt tried to hold it in. Schmidt, Hoglander dropped this up. And it's Scheifele. And now Hoglander, who sets it back across. Besser working with the puck. Drop back down. Hoglander with it. Hoglander twists away. Hoglander dropped in front. Didn't go. Backhander up high. Rebound batted by Pionk and then gloved down. Besser. Oh, what a chance that was for the Canucks. Besser drops it. There's a shot. It deflects away. Scheifele sends to center. Edler's drive never went through, so Edler will get it back. Horvat has a broken skate or something. Or maybe it was a puck that hit him. He was on his knees trying to get to the bench. He finally does get to the bench. Hamonic steers this away. The goal is not in the conference final. Nathan, respectfully, I don't care what he says on Discord. Back out to JT Miller. It's dropped in. There's a centering shot through, and it deflects out of play just like that. Minute 40 into the third period. But here's a shot by Edler, and this went through a few bodies, and it just hit. No, it hit Horvat, actually. That was the puck by Edler trying to get through, and that might have went into the goal if it didn't go him. Horvat limps to the, showed him limping.
Was in that position for some time, finally mustered the strength to.
Trainer told Travis Green something. I don't think Travis Green liked it, so it's probably not good in the health-wise for Horvat. Him taking the puck to the foot, and that really sucks. It was scored by a team in the Western Conference. I don't know what question you're on, just so you know, but it was scored by a team in the West. The Jets are going to have a 2-on-1. And shot through, score! Oh, my. What was that? Lowry sent the pass through, and they'll have to look at this to see if it was illegally put in with a high stick, but Lowry dropped his puck center through, and then it was Captain Lowry. Luckily, he went off a couple of sticks because the Jets went to work off a block shot here. And it's a pass to Lowry. Lowry shoots his puck. Hits top stick. Half of the top stick was ahead of the crossbar. It hit Ehlers. And then the top stick was high. It hit Howard stick. This Howard for Vancouver. And then might have hit top stick. I don't know. It's a good goal, and it's going to be Cop's goal, and it's 1-0. It's 2-0 now. No, it was not in the Pacific Division. Grow the playoff beard? Yeah, playoff time maybe. Also, my beards always look stupid. Dropped out at the far wall. Jets to move it out at center. Canucks now down 2. So they announced the Lowry goal. Ben is out there. Here's Myers patrolling at the left circle. Tyler Myers throws it out to JT Miller. Miller banked in. Miller chasing the play. Canucks back down there. Here's Hoglander. Set it up. There's a shot on goal. Blocked. Hoglander with it. His stick got shanked up high, and he's not able to push the puck through. Jets will put the puck through. Here's Edler ridden off. Now the Canucks try to get this by at the wall. And centering through, Edler over to Schmidt. Schmidt from the boards, back from Edler. And dropped in again, that was Besser. And the Canucks to bring up a couple men through. Besser towing one. And he could not get it across. The Jets will move it. It's Scheifele. 1-on-2. Scheifele by Godet. Scheifele steps up. Pass this right into the circle looking for Kyle Connor. No, they did not. Brought out Virtanen. Just chipped across from the puck, and here's Pullman. Sending through. VC could not get it. Canucks shoot out at the line. Godet ridden back at the corner, and here's Pullman. Back out, it's Nikolai Ehlers. Ehlers stepping. Pass to the corner at the left circle, a shot. This just off wide. Here's DeMello to slap wrist it in. Here's Hughes, and it backed off where Mott was. Canucks try to send in through. And chasing it is Mott. Jets will get through the more defensive depth for Vancouver, and they've got to step up. A good hit through DeMello going down, and I think a penalty coming up against Vancouver. 5:03 in.
Just above your skate, just where the laces are, you can see he takes that one and Tries to make the Jets trying to help him out. Horvat, well respected. You can see that Adam Lowry trying to push Horvat towards the bench.
5 minutes in the third, and the Jets send the puck out of the zone. Van Fleet going around the other way, they tip it up the near side.
Back down out of a backhand pass, and then behind the goal, there go the Canucks to motor through. So yeah, it's question 12 right now. Habs fan 29. Sent at the line, left circle trying to push in front. It's Ben a shot. Off the post! Jordy Ben just hit the post. And the Jets will fly to center. Canucks to bring it up again. See what they have. Myers jostles it. Shoots. Save Hellebuck. He's pitching a shutout so far. Edler trying to drop it across. Besser was there. And Myers is puck sent into the bench. But here's the puck by Jordy Benny. Absolutely. Josh Shorthouse is correct. That absolutely beat the goaltender. Hellebuck for sure. Might have got deflected, but it hit the top left of the crossbar. And so crossbar is not a goal. Got to get it in between. He could not, and it's still 2-0 Winnipeg. JT Miller trying to back pass this puck away. Hellebuck, and it's thrown down off the boards. JT Miller there. Back down Besser. Threw away. Morrissey tried to throw it in at the corner. Back for Edler. Edler chops this off the corner. Vancouver trying to get closer and closer to a playoff spot. They were there earlier this year, but they played a month and a half without even being in that position, and they can tie the Canadiens for a playoff spot if they can get there. If they can win this game, as Gaudette shoots wide. Gaudette trying to pile drive this through, and Scheifele takes the puck away from him. Jets need a win. Mott tried to go through. Canucks also need a win. And you're trying to push it in back as Roussel. A 2-on-0 for the Jets. Moved over Connor. He had the goalie beat, but he missed the net. A 2-on-0 for Winnipeg. And the Canucks will be happy that the Jets missed the goal too. Instead of 2-0, it's 3-0. Instead of 3-0, it's 2-0. Jets had a chance after a crossbar and a goaltender stop, but they can't cash in. 2-0. Winnipeg Jets.
He has thought of every detail. He, however, has not.
I thought you would have something special, too.
Welcome to ManlyFans.com. Manly Fans has wedding bands for every kind of man. Go to ManlyFans.com and get 20% off, and we'll throw in a free silicone band. The fact that they didn't have to put out bands just...
Was it scored by a team I do not like? Okay. You can see it in the description. It's 2-0 Winnipeg. Avs fan 29, it's not scored by a team I entirely hate, but it's not a team I really like that much. I don't care to mildly dislike this team. I don't hate them, but I don't really like them much.
Try Children's Allegra, the #1 allergist recommended non-drowsy brand.
Well, they've actually been playing very good defensively and goaltending-wise, but their offense hasn't been good. And they haven't had great zone time. Although the second goal was a stupid goal to be given up. Not by the goalie, but it was just like it hit it was a centering pass that went through the goal. It hit the stick of Vancouver forward Jace Howluck. And I think they didn't count it hit Copp's stick, but it almost hit his stick and it went through. Here are our injured centers now for Vancouver. Ready for this, guys? Elias Peterson, Jay Beagle, Brandon Sutter, and now Bo Horvat as he took a friendly fire Edler wrist shot right in the foot. Here are the healthy centers. They've got Gaudette, actually missed the third, but also their best, JT Miller. And brought ahead, it's Hoglander to shoot through. Hoglander moves his way to the puck, but taken away. Vancouver also smaller than Winnipeg. At least the guys that got on now are. Buffalo, no question. Buffalo, no doubt. Here we go, George. Scores against over the league. Also, once this game is over, we won't be done with the stream. We'll be covering the St. Louis-Vegas game as this puck comes through on the goaltender, Demko, and then the San Jose LA game. Scores around the league. 2-1 Wild, game winner by Bugstad. Also a goal by Suter for Minnesota, and Terry had the only Ducks tally. 1:26 in the second, the Kings have tied the game. Couture had the goal for the Sharks, so it's 1-1 in San Jose. 3-0 Avalanche in the third period. Coyotes in the power play now. Pierre Belmar, Mikko Rantanen, and Nazem Kadri for Colorado. 5-3 Rangers win. Osplin with the goal for Buffalo. Kakko had 2. Kreider had 2. And Fox had 1. As well as a goal from Cousins and Skinner for Edmonton. Montreal, and no, it was not any goal scored in 1996. It was not a goal in 1996. The Montreal Edmonton game was suspended, so nothing there. 2-1 Vegas in the third period. Marchessault and Dunn had tie goals, but then Mark Stone again. It might be another game winner. The captain gave the Knights a game-winning goal, and Lowry scores right under Demko. A puck he should have had. It's 3-0. Second straight goal for Adam Lowry. And this is the guy that almost got the first Lowry goal who starts this play as top. He moves behind the net, makes a great pass, goes to the front of the net, and Lowry also goes to the front of the net from the other side, and Lowry just chips it over Demko. And it's 3-0 Jets. Seventh of the season for – it was a late goal. It was a late goal. Yeah, Minnesota is absolutely going off. I didn't finish the scores, though. Carolina winning 3-0. Goal by Shea, goal by Foss, 2 former Rangers there, and goal by Nashas. 3-0 over Columbus. They end their 2-game losing streak against the Hurricanes. Against the Blue Jackets, there are the Hurricanes. Senators win 2-1 in regulation. Zingle had a goal. Gaudreau for the Calgary Flames. And Kearney had the game winner. And in overtime, the Flyers and the Islanders did battle in Wells Fargo, and New York came up on top. Lindblom had the 1-0 goal for the Flyers. Wallstrom tied it early in the third, and then Beauvillier had the overtime game. So, yes, it was a late goal. So this is question number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. It was. Hold on a second. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's question 15. It was in a year Detroit won the Cup. Yes. If you know the teams I'm not too fond of, this should be easy with all the facts you know so far. Second period is over. San Jose, LA tied at 1. Still 3-0 Avalanche and Coyotes. And still 2-1 Knights. Avalanche game is behind for some reason, so if that once this game is over, we'll go right to that game. If that one is still going, even though it is 3-0. Besser right to the right circle, and it's shot high. Hoglander. Besser can't keep it in, and it goes to center ice. Hughes has it. He spins out and about. Hughes from the corner. Dropping through, and it's Appleton with the puck. Appleton across, and now Pullman sends it back. Tucker Pullman with it. Now Pionk. Pionk has it. And the Jets head ahead. It's Pierre-Luc Dubois. Back from the wall. Shot in front. Blocked away by Vancouver. And the Canucks are on with it. It's Mott. Mott tried to send it to the line. and find McEwen, but McEwen never got to the puck. Mott sends it back. Shot by Ben. Saved by Hellebuck. McEwen's in front. No rebound. Appleton guarding off Hellebuck. McEwen was pushing him as well, but nothing there. Pull it back, yeah. But still 3-0.
10 seconds left. John will raise the inbound. Joe, you checked FanDuel lately?
It was in 98. I'm having a weird feeling that's 4 more questions. Avs fan, again, this is one of those Avs fan 29. 3-0. Oh, yeah. More Jets fans. But I have a feeling, Avs fan 29, that if you can collect all the facts, like really look at the facts that you have, this should be fairly easy. It was in 1920. Can't see me. No, I don't think you understand what we're doing. We've been doing these 20-question tournaments where we're trying to figure out, like, what goal are we thinking of or who's our favorite goal called by a broadcaster. She's great doing my Gary Thorne goal call. My favorite one is. He's got 4 more questions. Again, if you know your facts on the teams, I'm not necessarily, It's good for Jets fans. I like the Jets too. They're my second favorite Canadian team. I like the Jets. I'm just not happy to beat Vancouver.
It's very direct right now, very responsible. I think this play right now speaks volumes to how our team is having success. When he plays that way, he's very effective and he drives the play for our group. So his main play driver is not available for the rest of the night.
And was just doing his job, screening in front. And it was an Alex Edler shot that caught him in the left.
Drop back out. Hughes spinning through. Hughes holding. Drops it off again. Shot by Ben. On another save by Hellebuck. This guy's unbeatable. Are you from Winnipeg? Yeah, I like the Jets. Yeah. It's not really a trivia thing, though. The thing isn't really a trivia. It's more guess. It's because it's like opinion. A lot of it's opinion-based. But, yeah, Jets doing good so far. Besser, Hoglander, Miller, Hughes, and Myers out there for Vancouver. Canucks had a power play in the second period. They haven't had one all night in the third. Here's Pullman. Pullman sends it over to Lowry, who's got the 2 straight goals for Winnipeg. The first one was by Wheeler, and then 2 by Lowry. Both net front goals. It was not a game winner. 2 more questions. Well, 3 more questions. Back out behind the line. Myers was there. Here's Lowry. Lowry dropped out to center ice. And it's Edler, who throws this in front. Hellebuck going down, tried to steer the puck away. And over is Pullman to just wrist this through. Demko's down covering the right post of his net, but the puck wasn't there. Virtanen with the good pass. 3-on-2 heads up for Vancouver. Dropped it back. Great pass ahead. Oh, they tied up before he could get the shot on Hellebuck. Mott. And it's dropped to the line again. By the Vancouver bench, and too far was the centering pass. No icing. And it's taken by Edler. Edler with it and dropped through. This is the closest game out of all that's still going to finish it. It's Edler. He drops off to VC. VC shoots in. And moved out ahead. Dropped it, Connor shooting. Glove saved by Thatcher Demko with 6:42 to go in the game.
JT Miller's going to take another face-off here. Nate Schmidt seems to be all right. He's already over 20 minutes, his Miller. And since Horvat went out, he's taken 6 of 9 face-offs. Making 7 of 10.
Can't see me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Besser out there. Pullman tried to glove it down. Ben pushes and shoves and tries to get away. Miller out there. Besser, he still battles. And brought out from the corner wall. Still moved it through into the middle, and Morrissey there. Drop back down, shot at the corner, and
The puck out of the middle there. Here's a look at JT Miller, and you can see right above the laces where the teeth is on the shin pads. That's where Bo Horvat got hit. And you look at how many times the guys blocked shots. There's another. And you can see the most vulnerable spot, all that padding around the outside with the shell, and on the toes, the tongue of the skate, but that spot right between the shin pad and the skate, that's the most vulnerable spot.
for Tannen, he tried to slap this through. And it's backhanded out again. Gaudette trying to get on it. Gaudette pinned at the wall. And the Jets to move out. Lowry sending through. Pullman got tied up. Canucks trying desperately to get this to center ice. 5:40 to go in the third. 3-0 Winnipeg. Still they battle at the Jets bench. Pionk with it. Pionk sends across. He dropped out. Appleton was there, and Demko. And backhand this to the corner. Myers out to Hughes. Hughes. Drop back out, and Demko can give this out to Hughes. And Graovac got pitched off of his stick. Graovac, rookie from the AHL team, the Utica Comets. Hughes thieved off by Scheifele. Scheifele can't get that away. It's Jimmy Vesey with it. Vesey and sent it over. Mott working in on DeMello. And he hits the former San Jose player and moved out to the corner. Ehlers and Connor lost it. And the Canucks will bring up. It's Jimmy Vesey. Waits for Graovac to get onside. And DeMello fires this off the glass. Edler tried to keep it in with his stick. He couldn't. Didn't try to glove it down. Has dropped through and down the ice it goes. Icing against Vancouver with 4:17 to go in the third.
Everything starts with an idea. The new fully electric Audi RS e-tron GT has arrived. This is the future of electric mobility from Audi. Future is an attitude.
Travis Green looking on. Again, it's JT Miller out for the face-off.
Face off, won by Winnipeg. Talk about believing. So if you play, you live in life after love, and do you believe in a playoff berth for Vancouver? Do you believe you can get it when you keep on letting up these goals against teams that are good in your division? I think it could get to that point, though. Puck is offside. 4 minutes to go in the third. Dead even with that number. We go to commercial. Vancouver needs 3 and 4.
NerdWallet can help make them happen. Like getting auto insurance and match your new 0-mile commute. We have tools for that. Want to refinance your mortgage and put those savings into a college fund? We have tools for that too. Or get a low interest credit card for your long-awaited honeymoon? We can help you find the one credit card that is. Discover and compare the smartest credit cards, mortgage lenders, and more on NerdWallet. For all your money questions, turn to the nerds.
Where else can you get access to the game's best every night? Let's go! Where else can you make a fast break?
Thursday night. Austin area product and rising star Oliver Wahlstrom leads the Islanders versus David Pastrnak and the Bruins. Thursday, 7 Eastern. NHL Network. Enjoy some of Vancouver's favorite restaurants and Kentucky game day dishes. Plus Marketplace online one-stop shop of all the meal kits distributed. Easy and easy. Special 460 person in the back. Come on out. Pre-order till March 31st. Just go to marketplace.com. There will be attention at the table. Yes. And we're working at it.
So I'm just playing some like little ad things. My game hasn't got back again now. They score. They score right on Demko. The game just came back, and the Jets came through with a goal. It's a lined-up shot, and it's Sassy. 4-0. Winnipeg Jets. Abstain 29. Do you want to give up or just let me tell you? It's stifling, and it passed to Sassy because Demko was wheeling to the other side of the net. It took him a long time to get there. Dropped out again, Perot from the wall. Sent to the blue line. There's a shot at the flex out of play with 2:40 to go now. Abstain 29, as I said, do you want me to just tell you who won? Not who won, but the goal is.
I think that Jordy Van one that hit the post from the blue line was probably the best chance to go in. Everything else, he's just been in perfect spot.
Shot from the sideboards and it shanked off the wall again. Stick infracted up high. Gaudet chasing and trying to get the puck away. And here's Tyler Myers with it. Myers out and into Winnipeg ice. Chase back down, and it's Roussel. Going to drop it through. Virtanen never could get the puck across. Back down for Edler. Hit the post. Edler just hit the post, and that would have been Vancouver's chance to possibly make this a game. Jets ice it. All right, so tell me if you want to guess some more or if you want me to just tell you. But the Jets, the Canucks just hitting the crossbar there, the posts. Maybe it would have been 4-3 if they had scored on these posts, but they're not. And it really looks like the Jets will be on their way to a huge victory over Vancouver. Also, remember, Vancouver benefited off of Montreal not playing. Winnipeg also benefits off of that game. They benefit on Edmonton not playing.
Lost that game 4-2. Now, in this
2-1 left in the third period. 4-0 Jets. Lowry lined off. Backed out and steered into the Vancouver zone. It's Edler from the wall and sent back to center and dropped in through Pullman. Pullman away from Morrissey. And the Canucks will shoot back in. Off the wall, Morrissey is there. 1:35 to go in the third period. 4-0 Jets. This is all about the shutout for Hellebuck. Can he get it? That's the Jets will try to maintain. Canucks, it's too little too late probably to come back and win this game, but maybe not to spoil Connor Hellebuck's great night. They have hit 4 posts though. Well, 3 posts to cross, 2 posts to crossbars. Perreault dropped that one behind. Canucks will try to take it out, and now they'll move through. This juggled off the stick, and final minute of play in Vancouver. All right, it's the goal where it was the Al McGinnis goal in game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals in 1998 between the Red Wings and the Blues, when the Red Wings scored that 2-1 lead in the second period, and then with less than a minute to go in the third period, Al McGinnis went at center ice and just tried to chop the puck in, and he slapped it and scored on the goalie Osgood. And the call was, Al McGinnis from center ice has tied the game, and the fans are going nuts, and Osgood slamming the stick on the post, and the horn is just loud as anything. Gaudette tried to go through. It's pinned at the wall. The Jets to center ice. They're going to motor into Vancouver ice. It's chipped right at the corner, and Hellebuck's going to have his shutout. 4-0 Jets find a way to dominate in the zone and dominate eventually over Vancouver. Lowry had 2 goals. Stastny had 1, and Connor with the game winner started the scoring. 4-0 Winnipeg.
Loss. We have all of your highlights from a 9-game slate on Monday right now. Where the wins are for the Wild. Looks like Minnesota made franchise history.
Well, that was the shutout, but well, no, he got his shot. Your game. Let's go to that game actually right now. We're gonna go there right unless the Vegas game is like less time. No, it does not. Still a 1-goal game there. All right, I'm doing the Avalanche Coyotes game now. Okay, Avalanche 29. But yeah, the Coyotes just scoring a goal there. Brassard went to the front of the net. It's going to be Ekman Larsson's goal, and it's 3-1.
Again, this broadcast coming from Arizona's crew. And I want to show the captain of the back goal.
Sent at the boards, Taves. Trying to drop it off of JT Compher. And he'll file this puck to center. Moving in at center and Taves. Less than a minute to go. Icing against I think the Coyotes. It's 4-1 actually. I thought it was 3-1. It was 4-1.
If LA can get some consistent scoring, because that goal, Peterson, see what he did last night? They won last night 3-1. He made 24 saves in the third period. Amazing. The Kings in charge right now, tied up at 1. That game is in the third in San Jose.
Shot down there, Garland. Schmaltz now. Once this third period is over, we're going to head to Sin City for Golden Knights and Blues, and then we'll go to San Jose for the final for the stream. These streams today. It's 2 different streams, but you've seen me online for a long time because of the Michigan game. Dropped Osterley. In fact, I've been on I did have that whole break to go Also, guys, I just want to let you know if you were wondering what I was out for, because I didn't say it, what I was out for. I had some trouble with Grubhub and food, so I wanted to get some food there. Score! Right from the draw, Donskoy, right from the middle of the ice. Donskoy goes down, and he scores the goal 5-1 in favor of Colorado. Yeah, seriously, Grubhub was causing me issues. Yep, I get it. There's supposed to be a lot of issues. Donskoy, a late goal, a garbage time goal. The Coyotes are going to lose 5-1. Avalanche with a huge win, and the Coyotes still can't beat this team. Game 3 of the 2021 Western Conference quarterfinals. The last time the Coyotes beat the Avalanche in any form, and the Avalanche continue their domination. So the goals here, the Avalanche, Pierre Belmar, Mikko Rantanen will have the go-ahead goal, the game-winning goal now. Game-winning goal. Nazem Kadri, Oliver Ekman-Larsson, you just saw that, and then Donskoy. And Donskoy. 5-1 Coyotes. Vegas won 5-1. All right, there you go. Vegas did win 5-1.
Was the first guy in the first period that the Kings went off. I don't think it hits anything else.
Sharks literally, I think, just scored Donato. It is Donato. And it is 2-1 San Jose.
The Sharks out front once again.
I was thinking that last look, it went off the skate of Quick. Possibly. They had changed direction before that. Either way, it's Brown in the zone with Kopitar shot loved by Joe.
They're now announcing the Donato goal, which has made it 2-1 San Jose.
Donato from Leonard at 3:48 to give San Jose a 2-1 lead. Gabriel was camped out in front of the goal.
Go Sharks, it helps Colorado. Oh, yeah, because the Kings are right in that playoff position. Thrown over for Hertel, and this puck is just going to dribble its way to Jonathan Quick.
Are changing. Valley Sports West and Valley Sports SoCal will be the new home for your favorite teams starting March 31st.
All the other games are done now. For
15:35 to go, third period, SAP Center in San Jose.
For the Blues-Vegas game, here's how goals counted there. Marchessault, if it's done, the Mark Stone goal is the game winner. Kolesar, Carlson, and another Stone goal for the Knights. There. Drew Doughty there. Back in at the corner, Doughty tried to send it back through again. And the Sharks moving it away. Carter back and Carlson pitching behind his net. Sharks will like to push it off of Doughty. And send in out of the line. Brown couldn't get there. Two to 1 San Jose, 14:42 to go in the third. It's brought behind the Sharks' net. Dropped out from Gunderstrom. And there's Anderson. Out for LA. Pinched off of Martin Jones. He holds on. with 14:27 to go in the third as Grunstrom went to the goal. We'll stop play just like that. Mitchell. Kopitar wins the draw. Dustin Brown shoots and it's blocked. Evander Kane moving it away from the boards. Kevin LeBanc is there. LeBanc sets it back off of him and shot in. A save made by Jones. The Kings, Yafalo could not get to the rebound. And now LA is offside. Dustin Brown is going to be called for the offside. Devils outshot 29. I would super feel for the Canucks. Another just disastrous loss in the Stanley Cup final, but it's Devils. They're my team. But it would really suck, especially because it probably would eventually end up like with Boston into a huge, and the Rangers, and even the Islanders to some extent, as the Vancouver fans hating New Jersey. But I can even understand that a little bit. Any team they play in the final, they're going to hate, obviously, because of the pain. They're going to the commercial. Third period, 13:50 to go. The former Bruin has given the Sharks a 2-1 lead. Thank you, Ryan Donato.
I see a goal. It's a goal. Top shelf. And you? That's a save. No doubt about it. Are you sure?
If they had to play in a 7-game series, I think the 03 Devils would win, but the 2000 Devils were awesome. I think they were the most fan favorite, along with the 2012 Devils. The Devils that won the Cup. I think the 2000 Devils might have been, because the 2000 Devils had the team-orientedness, the experience, and the winning, and the depth that that team did, but they also had the characters and the physicality and the defense and the great runs and the goals scored, because they didn't score that many goals in 03 that 95 did. 01 Devils versus 12 Devils. 01 Devils. Oh, the only way the 12 Devils would have won is if it went into it. The 12 Devils actually could have beaten the 01 Devils if it became a goal scoring fest, because the 2012 Devils scored a ton of goals, and if they played a top team defensively, for some reason the 01 Devils didn't score that much. Like, they scored a lot against Pittsburgh in the conference final, but they didn't score that much against Colorado, because Colorado was a vastly better team. Sorry, Penguins fans, it doesn't work. So I think that it would have depended the same game. Bump and grind. 12 Devils losing 3 games. If it becomes a scoring rally, the 12 Devils could have had a chance. Let me ask you. Sorry about that. Just contact fell out. Let me ask you a question. Yes, they do. Let me ask you a question here as Quick makes a sprawling save. Let me ask you this. 19 I know they made the cup final, the conference final in 99 and 2000, but we'll do two of them. Let's start with this one. 1998. 1997 Colorado Avalanche against 2002 Colorado Avalanche. Who wins? I know who would win. I'm pretty sure, but I'll throw it over to you. 98 Avs against 02 Avs. Who wins? Kings will bring it up ahead, back to center ice, and drop in Doughty. Tried to look for Carter. Kings down by a goal. And it's Marleau. Marleau has said he would be open to leaving San Jose again to be traded to a team and win the cup. If he does get traded to a team and win the cup and wins the cup this year, I would think his career is over. Just to go out on top like that. Because what else is there to do for him? Drop through at the corner, Vlasic. Mark-Edouard Vlasic throwing it down Gambrot. Now, technically, he wouldn't, when he said what else could he do, the goal record's still there, and Ovechkin and all that, but he's not going to reach that. He's not going to reach assists or points or anything. For him, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. He has franchise records in San Jose that probably won't be broken anytime soon. There's nothing else for him to do, really, and just win a cup. Probably 02. Wow, I disagree. I think 97. That 97 team was absolutely flawless, and they scored an incredible amount of goals. And, they gave that Detroit team fits. That 02 team, I mean, they beat a San Jose team that was super deep but much younger than them. And, of course, they beat the Kings in 7 games. I didn't find that 02 team that good. I didn't think they were. I know they had a series lead against Detroit, but I felt that they were just relying on experience, and they weren't as talented as some of the other teams in the West, where that 97 team was experienced and super talented. Fourth line out there for San Jose now. Let me ask you this then. Still at the Avs. 99 or 2000 Avalanche. Who wins that? Again, I have an idea of who I believe it would be. Let's see yours. They both beat, in the first round in 2000, Colorado beat Arizona for their first ever playoff series meeting. For 1999, I forget who they beat. As Velarde will push through, but both teams beat the Red Wings in the first round. In 1999, it was in 6. And in 2000, it was in 5. Who did they play in 2000? Why in 1999? Why can't I remember? There wasn't Arizona. Was it San Jose? That doesn't sound right either. It wasn't Anaheim. I know that. It was the Sharks. Oh. They won in 6. But anyway, halfway point of the third, we go to commercial. 2-1, San Jose. No, I said 97 Avs. I said 97 Avs against 02. Oh, okay. Not 98. The 98 Avs who didn't even win a playoff series, losing in 7 to Edmonton. But no, now the question is 99 versus 2000. 99, they beat San Jose in the first round and beat Detroit in the first round, both in 6 games there, and had a 7-game series against the Dallas Stars. And in 2000, the 5-game series win against Arizona, the 5-game series win against Detroit, and then the 7-game series loss to Dallas. In fact, 3 of the last 4 series bouts between Dallas and Colorado, the Avalanche, the Dallas Stars have come on top in 1999, in 2000, and in 2020, of course. In 2006, Andrew Burnett, the former Minnesota Wild player, scored the overtime winner to knock heavily favored Dallas out of the Stanley Cup playoffs. But, actually, I forgot. The Avalanche beat the Stars in the 04 playoffs as well in the first round. So 2 of 3. So it's not that bad.
We do it again, but on NBC.
Post on Discord if you do any March Madness. I quit playing and watching hockey since my passion is 100% gone. I'm leaving. See ya. Okay. I know because what happened before. That was bad what happened. Obviously, I've told you before. It was 100% bad. But, yeah, I'll be posting, Charles, I'll be doing March Madness on, Sunday. I don't know when because we don't have the timing, but I believe it'll be about 7 at night between Florida State and Michigan. Charles, you don't have to have any passion for this channel or even care about me or even like me anymore, but I want you to have passion for the game of hockey again. Just the game. I think the game needs you. Puck in front, rebound off of Jones. So I plead for you to have passion back in hockey, but with me, if you don't like me or whatever, or even whatever it is, that's okay. I don't mind it. But I don't have a problem with that. I'm not a perfect person. I don't do the right thing all the time. But please love the game again. Yep. Go Caps. I was going to say, you just said good night, but I was going to say, this is like as late as you've ever been up. Do you not have school tomorrow? Velarde tried to send this to center. He goes down. It's a stick. Just flew up. It's Couture's. He goes up and gets it. And they'll move to center ice. Velarde back from the line at the right circle. He straddles. All right, we'll see. I'll see you tomorrow if you want to come and hang out, and I'll see you definitely on Thursday for Devils in Washington. Brought out and fired in. I do, but it's virtually. Yeah, literally today. Yeah, I know. It's spun off the backhand, and the Kings to move it. It's the captain, Anze Kopitar. The only Slovenian in the National Hockey League can help bring it up. And Mark-Edward Vlasic got it spun off again. Sharks trying to keep in. Going down there is Moore, the former Toronto Maple Leaf. He was in the deal for Jake Muzzin. Almost said Trevor Lewis, but he was on those 2012, 2014 Kings teams that won the Cup. But Trevor Lewis not in the league anymore. Sharks iced the puck with 7:21 to go in the final period. I don't know what that was. But, you know.
Talk about right along the boards where the winners win those battles. Sometimes the game comes down to that little 15 feet by 5 feet along the wall. That's where it's won and lost in hockey games. It's going to be important with 7:21 remaining.
Handed down at center, backhanded off the wall. Kempe tries to get through. Sharks backhand at the glass. And it's sent down into LA Ice, but no icing against the Sharks. Timo Meier with a hit. And here's Jeff Carter. Tried for the blue line, and this will sink down all the way and be icing against the Los Angeles Kings. Carlson pitches this puck down. And the reason why I said go Caps if you're still here was because you're usually usually an early sleeper, or at least early in the stream. Usually we'll leave at like 10 o'clock. And this is pretty late for you. 6:55 to go in the third. Meyer will shoot this down. And sent back across Carter. And here are the Kings. Kempe shoots wide. Adrian Kempe. Timo Meyer backhands this to center. It's Tomas Hertel. Hertel shoots blocked. Rebound. And the Kings will take it away. The only Australian in the league, Scotty Walker, wearing the old number 26 of Slava Voinov, pushes it to center ice and backhands in. Sharks will get it out Burns. And the Sharks may not be a good team this year, but what they do have over this LA Kings team is a supreme amount of experience. Yes, the Kings have guys like Dustin Brown and Ansei Kopitar, Jonathan Quick, but the Sharks have even more experience. Almost a large amount of their team played in the conference final in 2019 with the Sharks as a stick is broken off of a centering shot across. Picking the stick up is Velarde, and he shoots wide. Actually, that deflected off of Martin Jones against the team that drafted him and taken by Waugh. He's got the one goal for LA. Waugh behind the net. Centered it back through, and LeBanc rips it back in. Quick, who has always not been comfortable playing the puck, almost gave it away to Evander Kane. But the Sharks keep the puck in. Marc-Edouard Vlasic. This puck got dumped through off the corner, weirdly. Couture sends it over to Evander Kane. And Evander Holyfield just pinned at the wall again. Kane tries to sit on the puck and shift with it. Kane still there. LeBanc pushing and shoving. Kopitar can't get there. LeBanc, Kane battling off of Waugh. This is going to be at least 30 seconds still at the wall. Kane pushes the puck through, and LeBanc comes away with it. LeBanc shoots. Oh, and he missed the net. Couture tried to get there, and Dustin Brown with the puck will send it to center. Here's Kopitar. Kopitar in. Has you follow. And Kopitar's offside. We go to commercial. 4:34 to go in the third period. San Jose 2, Los Angeles 1. Jonathan Sloan. But he's always had problems with the puck. Remember in 2013, the year they went to the conference final against St. Louis? Remember when the whole game he was struggling pitching the puck to the corner? And then in overtime when the Kings were on the 5-on-3, the puck got dumped down by Pietrangelo, and then Steen found Quick struggling with the puck, and he kind of just he wrapped it around and won the game in overtime. One of the great wraparounds of all time. That exact game. That's funny. Well, yeah, he's had problems for a guy that skilled that still can play in the NHL and has won a Conn Smythe that is looked at to be one of the most unflappable and consistent playoff goaltenders, stonewall of all time. He is surprisingly really uncoordinated at moving the puck behind the goal. I don't know why. I really don't, but it's just a quirk on Jonathan Quick. He does everything else well, so... It's funny, the way he moves around the net, the way to just kind of keep the puck there and just with the wide range, just kind of move it. Brodeur was like that, but Brodeur was way faster and way more fluid on his attempts. But it's funny, you talk about solid goaltenders. I think of solid goaltenders. I know he hasn't had a good year this year, not a great year this year, but yeah, Holtby. And I don't know if Holtby's Game 5 against the Islanders last year is going to be the last playoff game of his career. Like, is he a guy that's going to just play with Vancouver and then sit around in a rebuilding Seattle? We don't know what Seattle's even going to look like yet. But yeah. Rather quick, and Quick's not even great laterally moving around the net. He gives up goals that way. Quick sitting in there just getting the glove and the stick and the pad up. That's the Quick you want in your hockey team. Doughty, what a great puck passer he is. Here over to Kempe. Kempe got stood up. And Burns losing his stick. I'll tell you, though, watching this Kings team this year, I don't think they'll make the playoffs, but I'll tell you they're close. They're a lot closer than I thought they'd be. I could see them getting into the wild card next year. I don't think it's this year, but they are. Look, they're there. Like San Jose doesn't have it figured out yet at all. They've got an older team that still has a bunch of contracts to fill, and it is clearly in a rebuild. But I think the Kings have finally kind of figured it out. They've got a lot of young, fast players, which I like, along with their experienced guys like you saw Carter there. But icing call coming up, I think against LA. It is against LA. Carter, he lost the draw, but Kempe got it off an intercept as the Sharks could not send it to the blue line. San Jose out to center ice. Andres Antanasiu was battled there. And here's Walker. Walker trying to find Doughty. Back to the corner, and it's Anze Kopitar. Kopitar away from Gambrell. And he follows there on that line. Sent back to Waugh. Waugh fires wide. And it's Kopitar. Hard angle. Could not get it through. Waugh toes it. Waugh. Backhand pass is blocked. Waugh behind the net over to Kopitar. Kopitar dropping it through across. Shot over for Iafallo. Save made. What a save by Martin Jones. Against his former teammate, Waugh. Tried to drop it through, and it is poked back to LA. None of the California teams are allowed to have fans, so the fan noise was very happy that the Sharks forked it to center. Back for Doughty. And Walker will send this off the wall. And moving in is Anderson Dolan. And the Sharks will pitch this off the corner. Anderson Dolan was there. McDermott will touch it. It's going to be icing against the Sharks. But here's the chance. Kopitar right through the legs and off of Jones. Made a phenomenal save there. And you know what? If he kind of struggles to put this puck through, if Kopitar doesn't score, I think Dustin Kopitar bangs home the rebound. The Tanguay goal. Either the second Tanguay goal against the Devils or the Chris Drury goal. That's another great Gary Thorne call. The Chris Drury goal against the Dallas Stars as Doughty shoots off. The one where he goes, he scores. It was like Drury gets it, drops it, puts it. Score. Chris Drury, the goal. The Avalanche win it. That one, game 3 or game 4, I forget. 99, I forget what year it was. Puck will flyer all the way down. Mark Jones will curling grab it down the icing line. The Kings have hit up the extra attacker as Marcus Sorensen and Andres Antanasiu are speaking out words. The former Detroit Red Wing, trying to see what he can do. Quick still on the bench. The Tanguay goal is good, but there's not so much emotion in it, so I'd probably say the Chris Drury goal. LA calls timeout. It's the former Sharks coach, Todd McClellan, that's going to be drawing up a play for his hockey club. So I talk about Curtis Brown, the former Shark, doing the post game. He's been working for NBC Sports California. Try as I may, I can only remember Curtis Brown for one team, and that's the Sabres. Remember the Curtis Brown goal, the goal he had against Philadelphia in the 2001 playoffs? The great call by Rick Jenner. I remember a lot of calls. Dominic Hasek rubbing his fist as he mobbed Dominic Hasek at center ice. The Curtis Brown goal in overtime in Game 4 where they were up 2-1 in the series against favored Philadelphia. That was funny. The Flyers came up with a pretty good win. I think they had 4 goals in a win in Game 5 to keep the series alive. But then Buffalo, they scored like 8 goals in Game 6 to eliminate Philly? I don't know. Asleep, probably. Kempe back to the right circle. I have to remember it's 1 in the morning for us. I mean, it's only 11 for you, but it's 1 in the morning for us. Oh, and the Sharks shot the puck down for an empty net. Kempe, no icing called. Here's Doughty behind the net. Doughty sent away from Couture. Kings to center ice. 1 minute to go in the game. Kempe on the brakes. Dropped it off. Doughty sent through. Doughty crossed it. Tried to move it across and back down again. Out for Kopitar. Kopitar, 40 seconds to go. Kopitar with it. Carter's there. Sharks trying to send it to center, but it's kept in. Here is Carter. 25 seconds to go. Over for Kempe. Out for Kopitar. Out for Doughty, now Dustin Brown. Now he can't clear it. Kempe there. And back a shot. A rebound off of Jones. They battle for it. The puck comes loose. Another chance through. Blocked off a stick. The Sharks hold on and beat LA. Yet Tommy Bavaro does have Spam 29. My friend Tommy. Sharks finally they're able to win. And they are going to take out the Kings. A regulation victory for San Jose. So no points. Go to LA. A 39 save. Martin Jones. Great game where he faced 40. That means he's like 1 because you're 18. It's true, though. His, social and mental psyche is very young. My social and mental psyche can be younger than me, but it's not always. My parents believe my social and mental psyche is immature and it's younger than myself. It's not all the time. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I believe that just his is the way it is. You're 19. Oh, okay. So that means he's -1. So, game-winning goal for the Sharks is the Donato goal that just happened before it went off. All right. I will see you guys tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock Eastern time for Devils and Flyers, and later 7:30 or 8 o'clock Eastern. I was 8 o'clock, not 7:30. Works even better for Detroit and Nashville. Not a very busy game night tomorrow. Flyers, Devils, the nightcap Avalanche and Coyotes, Red Wings, Predators, Panthers, Blackhawks from the United Center, and 8:30 in Dallas. The Stanley Cup final rematch from last season, Lightning and Stars. It's weird. Yeah, I don't know how to feel to that. But anyway, good night, everybody. Happy hockey, everybody. See you tomorrow at 7 for Devils. Philadelphia Flyers.